Jerry. Good morning to you both.
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Hello, everybody.
Good morning this morning.
So we are working on some news and issues. We got tomorrow, the 11th, a Thursday, groundbreaking for another new house, House 29 for Habitat.
Yeah, we have the foundation, and then I don't know what the next step is, but the little walls, cement walls for the foundation done. And I saw pictures of that this morning. The construction manager sent them along, and we're moving along on that house pretty fast.
Exciting.
And so before you know it, we'll be boxing. Of course, that's a goal, that we get everything so that we're dry before it starts raining and that. So great effort. We've had a good turnout of volunteers for the initial parts. Most of that is attributed to John, the construction manager, and then we do send out notes to those people that we know have participated before. So that's still a work in process, and then we're soliciting new volunteers. Anybody who wants to volunteer for the store or the construction, they can do so at either one of the stores. And in Belfair, we need a little more help in the store than we do for the construction project.
What would be a store shift? Is it 8 hours, or is it like just volunteer, or a minimum?
The store hours are like 10 to 5:30.
Okay.
So that's a store hour. So it'd be between those hours, and you can volunteer for as many or as few as you want.
Oh, that's good.
Just so it's worth your while and the store's while. I mean, to have somebody just come in.
They'll come in for a half hour.
Yeah,
And they make the schedules based on the idea that folks are coming in to volunteer. So if they have employees, they may not schedule them at those times.
Right. I've part of what we want to do is I want to bring the store managers in to Daybreak, and then I also want to bring the construction guy. Believe it or not, in Olympia, they have too many construction volunteers.
Oh, wow.
So they will only accept them if they're going to do, huge hours, like over 100, commit to that. And so we're going to see if we can't farm some of those guys who want to participate.
Right.
And one of our major volunteers he drives over from Olympia.
Oh, that's cool.
And it's really interesting how well they work together.
Yeah.
Now, how long does it typically take to build a home?
Well, it depends on the home. If you look at the last one we did, it was a two-story house, and that took a long time to do. The one-story house, I would say it probably takes, depending on the weather and the labor that you have, it probably takes about no more than 6 months.
Okay.
So we should be into a home dedication within the next 6 months.
Wow.
And
Very nice.
and looking at weather dependent, we usually try to get the foundation and stuff done before it starts raining. So I doubt that we would get anything else started until a little bit later.
Sure.
So
Wow.
anyway, but
Very
fun,
cool.
fun stuff.
Well, Dale, you got your alarm set, ready to go tomorrow morning. Back at it, huh?
Back
in the
at
swing.
it. Yes, I
Go to
am.
bed early.
So we had to get up. This was early. This has been early.
Not early.
This is not early.
So
We were walking at what time?
We were walking at 4:30 this morning.
I was not walking at 4:30. There was a boat out processing or doing something out on the canal till like 3 in the morning.
Interesting.
Really?
Lights and some generator going, and I was grumping about it because I was tossing and turning, and he was out there. And then when the alarm sounded, Jerry said, "Dale,
Time to go.
it was gone." So somewhere between 3 and
Big boat?
6.
Could you tell?
Yeah, pretty good sized boat. I don't know what it was doing out there.
Fishing or crabbing
I don't
or
know.
something.
I have no.
Interesting.
Yeah, could have been processing that.
Oh, I'd have been yelling.
Yeah.
Well, I had,
Turn that generator off.
it did cross my mind have an air horn or something. Hey, you
Trying
know,
to sleep.
Quiet it
we're
down.
trying to do a little sleeping around here,
Well,
but
and as quiet as it is, they could have heard you across the water,
Oh,
as
yeah.
you heard them so well. But
Yes.
yeah. To their credit, they weren't yelling at each other or anything. You know,
Just
it was
working.
just working, doing something.
No,
Mysterious. Red lights looked like a red cross out there.
Yeah.
Literally a red
And-
cross.
Wow.
I don't know what the heck they were doing.
So he's also busy wrapping up his book.
Oh, yeah.
Did you get that done?
Yeah, so I've got a Western coming out, Will Cannon, Bounty Hunter. So I'll let you all know about that as soon as I get the green light from ACX. And then just putting the finishing touches on this long one about Tris Speaker, the baseball player.
Yeah.
And so this one, because it's going to the university and it's going through University Press, they're a little bit more persnickety.
Sure.
And so I am actually combing through this one quite closely, and it's a large book. So it's taken me a month to edit to make sure
It's,
that
you know what? It's not easy.
no,
It's
no.
not easy because you want to do it perfect.
Everything,
you know,
you're
because that's
breathing,
how we are.
yeah,
Breathing,
everything, so-
inflections, all of that.
So
it's
I
not easy.
I told her I found a line where I said mother instead of mother. Those are things that you say and you don't hear yourself say them, and then
Yep.
listening back, I go, oh man. So
Do you listen to him, Jerry? So, because I mean, if I was listening to myself, I surely would.
Oh, I hate.
gloss
We
over
all
some
hate
of the
listening
errors.
to ourselves
Right.
that are on
Wouldn't really
radio.
recognize it.
right,
Yeah.
and so that's the hard
Like
part. But she
maybe
doesn't.
you're
I mean,
the
it's
editor.
I haven't been asked to do that, thank goodness.
Well, it's not like reading your kid a
Yeah.
story. You
No.
you ad lib as
Yeah.
you're reading and showing the pictures.
I mean,
or
if
your
you, if you were
grandkids.
Yeah.
doing it like I read to Kaiser, a
Yeah.
10-page book would be 2 pages.
Oh, exactly.
oh, you happy? Yeah, look at that.
And they were all good. Good night. And then they look at you like, I know that's not the end of it.
Yeah.
But this one, you have to, the words,
Yeah.
some words like you've never seen before,
Oh,
and the inflection or not inflection,
Right.
It just,
All
it's
of it.
not, because I did it once
Yeah.
for a lady that was blind, and she wanted it on tape, this book,
Yeah.
and I was like, oh my goodness, this is hard. So
Yeah.
it does take a while.
It's a little bit more laborious sometimes, and some like the Will Cannon one was fun because it was just a cowboy one,
Yeah.
and the guy was very relaxed. The author, he's just laid back dude. And
If you want to put
Yeah.
up with the text, the cowboy for next
so
3
that was
hours
kind
or
of
4
fun. I
days or
kind
whatever.
of do some of those to fill in maybe this winter or something.
Yeah. All right. Well, tomorrow morning, Dale is. Vicky's got the next week off. She has to travel to California for some family matters, and that means old Dale's filling in.
I
for the
am
week.
very excited. This is going to be fun. It's been a while since.
Some folks were. I was telling everybody at Oyster Fest this weekend. So,
Yeah,
what'd you think
it
of
was-
that speed dating forum at the league the other night? At the PUD?
I liked it. It was a little bit more personal, but you didn't get a chance to ask enough questions. I mean, with the amount
8
of time
minutes
that you
is
had.
not a lot of time.
Right, and then some of the
Especially when the answers might be 7 minutes long.
well, yeah, and
Some
that's
of
what
these candidates in there.
the moderator,
The alleged answers
yeah,
are 7 minutes long.
Tom Davis promised that he would cut him off, and he told a couple of the yacky ones to be concise with their answers, and some of that worked and some of
That's
it
even
didn't.
a
I would
That's a
be
kiss
all
of
like,
death right
okay, I
there.
want yes or no
When you
answers.
tell
Okay,
somebody
go.
that, I need you to be concise. That's
Yeah.
the last thing they do.
Yeah.
Yeah, now that you brought it up, yeah. So, and we went to Oyster Fest Saturday afternoon, had a great time.
Oh,
Yeah.
Enjoyed that and enjoyed the weather, and then Sunday
Sunday looked a little wet.
looked
but
a little wet.
No lines.
Yeah. No.
Well, that's a
Did
good
you go
point.
Sunday?
No, but
Yeah.
somebody told me there was no lines.
Yeah.
As opposed to Saturday.
Yeah.
There
Yeah.
were a lot of motorhomes out there.
Oh gosh,
Yes,
that's
a lot of
become a
We
them.
big part of
we
the
got
deal.
an aerial shot from a drone that
Yeah.
showed us like
Yeah.
looked like
Yeah.
stagecoach. out
Barnard.
How about the cars? What was impressive to me is how many cars there were parked there, and then we actually did the remote parking, took the bus in,
Yeah.
and it was like really
Packed.
Yeah, just really packed, and that's the good and the bad of it. Really packed in lines, like you said.
But they
So-
got it
sure
handled.
did.
They
They-
there. Got it down to a science.
They really
They
did.
do.
After 37 years.
and had it already on Friday night.
Yeah.
When
The
we
Funk,
pulled up
Oyster
in
Funk
there.
was a lot of
Yeah.
fun.
yeah.
All right, well, I'll let you go get a nap in before tomorrow morning.
I'll see y'all bright-eyed and bushy-tailed first thing tomorrow morning. Looking forward
Coffee
to
is
it.
hot and ready
Here's-
at 4:30.
Here's a stock tip: Kimberly Clark.
The show starts at
Get
6.
some Kleenex. By
gonna be
invest in
crying.
Kimberly Clark because he'll be sniveling.
so early. All right, good to see you guys.
See you guys.
7.